Right, let me just get this working. Let's disable that. I think we want that going into there. I'm just going to set down my own volume for this. Alright, so that should be working. So this is a game called Ordnance. It was released in 2014 by a guy called CJA, as you can tell from the title screen. I will be doing a 100% speed run for Themathon, and the run goes a little bit like this. So from the very start, you need to make sure, as soon as you press P, you've just got to hold down the button to skip through the menu. Now there, you want to grab your first cipher before you bother grabbing the gun, and then get killed, and then you go back to the start. It's theoretically a little bit faster. First stage we go for is Magma. Now, main reason you want to go for that is because you don't need any of the other 3 abilities to grab all of the ciphers. This is the most annoying. This is probably the most annoying screen in this part. And now we're up to the boss. You want to position yourself such that the boss just stomps down straight away. Oh fuck. Alright. Now you basically want to do that, except not die. Now this is, unfortunately, is the only boss that I've yet to... So far, this is the only boss where you... As far as I'm aware, this is the only boss that you can't cheese at all. I don't really count making the boss stomp hard cheesing. Which probably makes this level a good one. Now, this is entirely RNG as to whether... as to when the boss pops up. And this is so far so bad. He normally pops up before that. Although then again, that's for a second time, that's pretty fucking generous. That's pretty generous. So we'll grab the cipher and we'll just clean up after. Wait, I've already got that one. Oh well. So yeah. Let's go for... In the top right corner you'll see that you will see areas that where I've managed to grab ciphers, and where I need to go to, which ones I don't have them, where I've been, where I haven't been. You can tell which places I haven't been because it doesn't tell me what they look like, even though I do know what every single screen on this looks like, pretty much. Oh. Grab that. And this one's just on the way. And as it turns out, those dragons, you can just jump on their heads. Apparently they're dragons. I would assume they're dragons. I don't know what other fire breathing things CJ is aware of, so they're probably dragons. So the next stage is Ice Stage, and basically is for obvious reasons that magma. So that magma thing that I grabbed, that magma stage gives me the magma ability. So, please. Ah. As you can tell, these mines are obnoxious. All right. We'll grab that one on the way down. And so, for obvious reasons, in Ice Stage you get the ice ability. This boss is quite annoying. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't really cheese this boss. Well, you can't really cheese this boss either. This boss is actually very much... This boss slow... Alright, so it's easy to soft lock here. If you have magma, you can recover. If you have wing, you're probably safe from soft locking. So anyway, now I've got the ice ability, it means I can shoot that shit. I smashed through the wrong thing. Now I've got the cipher. By the way, if you... I have to seem... So that's me using the ice ability there. It's pretty much obligatory to use magma on those guys, just because I deserve it. And so yeah, that's Ice Stage clear. There is one cipher, but you have to go through the boss area to get it. And so next up, now that we've got magma and ice, we can then move on to the next stage, which is weighing. There you can do a nice. This is a very fine demonstration, which I've already demonstrated in magma stage, that you can walk away using the with a cipher in your hand or something like that. I used to sort of try and kite them a bit further to the right, but it turns out you don't need to get them very far. And I also tended to wait. I also used to try and cheese this bit by dropping ice across it, but that seems to just be faster. In some cases, cheese strats are a little bit slower, so these guys are just being obnoxious. Fortunately, ice is really good at getting rid of them. Here we don't really. I'm kind of being a little bit okay. Let's not be so experimental. I normally just do this. And that is a rather hard bug to explain unless you're familiar with Mega Zergs, in which case there's robots blocking your way to preventing you from dropping down. We'll wait until we have wing before we grab that. It makes it a lot easier. Now, nice thing that we've got. This is the first boss we can cheese. Unfortunately, we still can't cheese the first stage of it. Also, this boss is a pain in the ass. Wait a bit. Bam, 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 bam. Shiggity blam. There we go. So, fortunately, here's the second stage, the second phase of the boss, and we just cheesed it. So now we've got wing. Now, an 100% run would be done. We'd just head straight to the final boss, but this is 100%, and in order to, and we have to go to the mist stage to get, we have to beat the mist boss just so that we can get the mist cipher, or the cipher that the mist boss drops, which is also the cipher that gives you the ability to do mist, perform mist. As you can tell, so wing gives me a double jump. Oh yeah, there's a hidden passage here. You can reach that from underneath, but it's way more efficient to just do that. Thanks, Chris. So yeah, this is mist stage. Everything's worse with sharks, everything's worse with bats. Let's put both of them in the same stage. Right. And now for probably the most fun part, most creative parts of this game. These two boards, where the font's flipped upside down and waterfalls fall up. Alright, now we're past those parts, we can get back to the boring stuff. Alright. This boss is usually pretty easy to beat, but sometimes the RNG works against you, and I've never had that one happen before. Great, so now I've got to do this all over again. Just drop down to there. There we go. Oh! So yeah, this boss is easy to cheese, but it's also very RNG dependent, and it's very likely that you're just going to die. And if you've been paying attention to the time, paying close attention to the time, you'll notice that it's going a little bit faster than real time. That's because Chris miscalculated when he did this. When he added the time for this game. So at the time, I normally don't screw that up. Handled the timing for this game. So basically, it's 50% faster than real time. And now we take the waterfall down to this area. That is the only way you can grab that cipher, by the way. That drop down area is pretty much useless. Wasn't supposed to smash that, so well. Now we head to the final boss. So, oh yeah, you gotta clear that. It's possible to get here without wing, you have to exploit a weird bug. Mist ability could have been a little bit useful earlier on, just because it makes you go a little bit faster at the cost of making it hard to platform. It sort of does that, but yeah. and it also helps get rid of enemies and stuff like that. So it's potentially useful, but I've not really incorporated it, and sort of like that's for mostly useful for very fine optimizations. Your speed run. Another fun bug is if you just hold down jump if you have the wing ability and you just hold down jump the whole way and you land on spikes, you're all good. It'll just automatically jump and you'll be safe. I'm a little bit rust bastard. Alright. I can sometimes do them like in fewer landings than that. And that's cheese strats on the boss. Now, unfortunately, I no longer have a chance of getting a sub 15, so which I think is sub 10 real. But that's okay. We'll just roll with it. And we've got all 49 ciphers, as you can tell on the top right, that everything's green. And so now we just head to the exit. Done. 977 seconds, so calculating that, that's 16 minutes and 38. 16 minutes 38. And in real time, you can just measure it off the video. So yeah, that's Ordnance.